Hey you guys, welcome back to some and hello to others. This is Painted with Pretty, Amber Pretty, and today I filmed for you guys this glam smoky eye and nude lip. If you like this look, stay tuned. And I also showed you guys how I cover my dreadful acne scars. Alright, I'm going to take my Tartlette in Bloom palette. First, I'm going to go in with the color Sweetheart. I'm using it as a transition color, so I'm just going to take that color in and out. I'm going to move it all around my eyelid. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Rebel, and since it's a darker color, I want to pat it on the outer eyelid and move it in towards the brow, because with a darker color, you don't want to start on your inner eyelid. You always want to start on your outer eyelid because you don't want to make your inner eyelid too dark too fast. Whew, that's a mouthful to say. But blend, 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 honey. Blending ain't fun, but it gets the job done. So blend. Next, I took the color Leader, and I also put that on the outer eyelid, and I blended that color out. I didn't blend it in. I blended it out because I wanted to pull it out away from my brow instead of towards my brow. Next, I went in with the color Activist, and I packed that color on my outer lid. You want to make that color really, really smoky and steamy. Smoke it up, smoke it out. Then I went in with Smoke Show. That's a little bit darker than Activist, so I go in with the pencil brush and I kind of just poke my eyelid, like poke the socket kind of, and I just blended that color out with that 217 brush I used earlier. I already carved out my crease with soft ochre. I don't know why, but I didn't show you the color. The color is Funny Girl that I'm packing on top of my cut. Next, I'm going to go in with the color Rebel again, and I'm just going to lay that on top of that color because I really want it to, you know, have a soft, smooth transition. I don't want it to look chalky. After you do that, you take any blending brush you want. I'm just using my MAC 221 again, and I'm just blending those colors into each other. I took my MAC eyeliner, and that's the blacktrack. You can use any eyeliner you want, and I just drew a wing. The last video, I didn't take my wing in far enough, so this time I made sure I did. I took the Salon Perfect 615 lashes, and I popped those lashes on, but wait till I get me some mink lash money, honey. Then I took that Lancôme Teint Idol Ultra Long, whatever it is. I love this foundation though, but first I went in with the Benefit Porefessional. And you wanna, it doesn't look like it, but I tapped that in. And with 3 pumps of the Lancôme, I'm gonna use my finger, and I'm just gonna warm that product up with my finger and rub it around my face. I like using my finger to put on foundations because I can really warm it up and move it around, and my finger doesn't soak up as much. Next, I'm just going to use this Equate Beauty Sponge. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but I found it at Walmart. I wet it and I just bounce my foundation in with it. Notice that I'm not swiveling my foundation. I'm not swiping it around. I'm literally picking the beauty blender up and putting it back down. Because if you swivel or move the beauty blender around too much, you really can disturb your foundation and you'll just lose all your coverage altogether. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce that beauty blender, honey. Next, I went in with this Urban Decay Naked Color Corrector. I think it's just called Green. I'm pretty sure it's just called Green. And I'm going to use that to cover my acne scars because I get really, really red on my cheeks sometimes. It's a curse. I know, but it's okay. And I'm just going to use that same beauty sponge and just blend that color corrector in. Then I took this LA Pro Girl concealer in medium beige. I'm going to use a lot of concealer, so prepare to cringe. I put it over my acne scars first, and I use my fingers to kind of press it out, and I move it up towards my under eye. Because if you lay too much concealer under your under eye too fast, it just becomes a creasy mess. I'm going to let that concealer dry down a little bit, and first I'm going to blend out my chin, and then I'm going to blend out the rest of my face. Because if I blend out my under eye last, then I get more coverage on my under eye. And again, I'm just picking that beauty blender up and bouncing it down. Pick it up, bounce it down. You don't want to swipe it. You don't want to move it around too much. Just pick it up and bounce it down. Literally beat your face, girl. Beat it. Next, I'm going to go in with a second layer of that concealer. I know it's a lot, but hey, in this Alabama heat, the heat index gets to 110 and I don't have time to be cracking under the pressure. Then I took this MAC Studio Fix powder in the color Dark in a flat brush. Any flat top brush you have will do. And I just pressed that powder into my skin. Then I took my Lauder Merciar, but any setting powder you have will do. And I'm just gonna kind of bake. I don't leave this powder on long at all because my skin is very dry, and so I don't want it to look pasty. But the heat index again is 110. I don't want to be cracking up either. Then I took an EcoTools fan brush in the MAC Studio Fix powder in Deep Dark. And then I took the eyeliner, MAC eyeliner in Feline, and I just lined my waterline. Looks kind of creepy, I know. Then I took the color Leader once again, and I just smoked out my bottom lid, and I went ahead and knocked all of that powder off. Then I took that blush quad by E.L.F, and I just used the farthest right color, and I just laid that blush down. It's a little red on me on camera, but I promise it doesn't look that red. Then I took MAC's Cork lip liner. I don't know if my lip is going to show on film, but it's just a brown color. You're going to see it. And I took some Estee Lauder lip gloss in Intense Nude, and I just took a strip of highlight down my nose. I'm not really good at contouring my nose, so I just use a little highlight to bring it to the forefront. Then I'm going to use some NYX Dewy Setting Spray. And I didn't film my outro, so just enjoy some clips of me blinking. And remember, we're here to learn together. Come back and stay pretty.